What's up, world? It's your boy, man. 3 the Culture, man. We back real quick, man, to chop it up about a house party, man. It's most definitely an interesting dive. You hear me? Especially if you're familiar with house party, franchise itself. Me personally, my joint was class act. I know it wasn't ain't had nothing to do with no house party, but that was my movie. You heard me? But then, of course, you got House Party 1. Um, then you got honorable mention House Party 3. You heard me? That was, had immature when they were not House Party 4. But there's gonna be some spoilers real quick because I gotta chop it up and get to where I'm trying to go with this Illuminati. Like it's crazy. Because when I remember from the old Kid and Play, I'm telling you, there's gonna be spoilers. I'm letting you know now. Kid and Play ain't kill nobody. They had a song, Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. I'm just dancing, man. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Out here on the floor. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Man, let me get to that. So you got Kevin, the light-skinned cat. He got his daughter. You hear me? He trying to put her in school so he can remain to have custody of her. You see what I'm saying? So he need $10,000. He need $10,000. Then you got Damon on the other end, or Damon. You hear me? Club promoter. You got the bullies from, you got the whole kind of the characterization. Like, okay, you got the two kids fit throw the party. You got the bullies, but the bullies there because Damon, I guess, was messing with the head bully sister and took her chain. I'm like, I still don't get why he took the chain anyway. They get fired from their job for smoking, which I do feel some type of way about because they try to put it as far as like Kevin is the more responsible one because he got the daughter, he got the dream of making beats, and you got Damon, he like the goofy one that's irresponsible. But y'all got fired for smoking on the job. Where was your responsibility when he like, hey, look, I'm finna fire up this blunt? Nah, man, come on, let's go and get this job done real quick. My daughter, I'm trying to get this bread. That's out the window. It's done. Y'all fired. Anyway, they get fired. They working at LeBron James' crib. They like, look, was supposed to have a venue set up. Got shut down. They like, let's throw the party at LeBron house. You heard me? So it goes through a whole setup, which is just like, I feel you cut the cameras and the security, but LeBron James just ain't no regular person. Like, he's still gonna have security while people there cleaning, but I guess just to make the movie flow the way it flew, cool. We get Kid Cudi at the party. You see what I'm saying? So when Damon, he see Kid Cudi, ooh, thank you. You know what I mean? I'm your biggest fan, and he like all cat, but he just trying to be like, oh, you remember that one song. So he like, yeah, my name Damon, you hear me? And this is the party that I'm throwing real quick. And he like, where's LeBron? He's like, where is he? I want to read him a poem. I'm like, hold on, you at the party and you want to read LeBron James a poem? Cool. Then Damon like some exclusive new verse. No. A poem. For him only. I'm like, what? Alright, cool. It's gonna get crazier. Damon like, alright, cool. LeBron James gonna be here later on. Gonna enjoy the party. Kid Cudi, mind you, he got red hair, bro. And he got this oversized sweater. You hear me? That's hilarious. You hear me? He was like, no, I don't really do parties. Too much laughing. I'm like, what? Anyway, alright, cool. And then Damon like, alright, cool. I'm finna just go check on everybody. And as soon as he started to walk, Kid Cudi started following him. And then when he stopped, Kid Cudi stopped. When he walked, Kid Cudi started to walk. When Damon like, oh, Cudi, you can stay right there. You see what I'm saying? Hilarious. He say it's a lot of laughing out there because he don't do parties. Cause too much laughing. I can't cut it. Wow. But look, like I'm telling you, bro, just hold on. I'm getting there. So mind you, they got the party at the mansion. So the bullies was having a party too. I guess the same party that I was just like Kid Play. Kevin and Damon was supposed to be helping them with, but then they was like, nah, we good. But now they having the mansion party and the bullies at they party. Wasn't nobody there. Well, nobody at the bullies party. So they get the Eddie for the mansion party. They pull up. And mind you, this LeBron James crib is funny as, man, it's funny. Because you got the one bully that's extra breaking the paintings. He end up shattering the glass and they end up stealing LeBron James' Cleveland ring. So they running around the house trying to look for the ring. You hear me? So while they going over the ring getting stolen, whatever, Kid Cudi just come out the blue like, I can get another one. You remember like Half Baked when they were smoking and Snoop just came out the cut? That's what I say Chris Cudi. That's what Kid Cudi did. He just came up out the blue. I can get the ring. You hear me? What? Okay. He was like, I can get you another ring. And they like, yeah, you can get the same exact NBA ring. He was like, yeah, just let me know the year. I'm like, what? And they like, how? He like, simple. The Illuminati. Now, mind you, this man is sitting on the bar table eating an apple. He's eating a green apple and his hair is red, right? So a lot of y'all, you know, probably are more familiar with the color codes and how can I say, the corresponding colors for the Illuminati, but he has red hair. So red corresponds to anything physical, which we gonna get to later, health and healing, prosperity, passion, sexuality, strength, energy, and vitality, love, lust, bravery, courage, willpower, fire, pride, anger, too much laughing, and other strong emotions, action, war, inspiration, independence, assertiveness, and driving off danger. You hear me? In alchemy. Facts. You hear me? But he's eating a green apple. You hear me? And green represents healing, health, fertility, prosperity, success, abundance, growth, hope, generosity, compassion, marriage, herbalism, nature, and earth magic, wealth, and money. Keep that in mind real quick. And he like, all right. Because they like, man, the Illuminati. Like, man, all right. I'm just trying to help you little niggas. So, you know how Illuminati work, man. They come to you when you're at your lowest and they come to you with an offer. Oh, you lost LeBron James' ring? I got you. I can get that for you. You heard me? Then he bite into his apple. You heard me? And they like, are you serious? He like, I don't joke about the Illuminati. And Damon writing it off like, come on, man, he crazy. He eating the apple at the party so they don't believe him, but they need the ring. But Kid Cudi say, I can get you the ring. So whatever type of crazy he is, y'all ain't supposed to be throwing a party in LeBron James' crib anyway, which resulted in the ring. Look, all I'm gonna say is he shouldn't have stole Destiny chain. If he didn't steal old girl chain, I don't know, dude. They'd have probably caught wind of it and still came through and, probably had another beef with him. But just for the sake of the movie, he took the chain that started a chain reaction, basically. A chain reaction that resulted in them coming over, stealing the ring. Now they got to look to Kid Cudi to get the ring back. And then, like, Kid Cudi started to educate them because they like, you can get the ring. Like, he like, the Illuminati makes copies of all the rings dating back to the first baseball game and lacrosse game. Right? He said lacrosse. He said, it's a prestige thing. He said, it's a party tonight. I was gonna skip it. But then he just said that I don't do parties and too much laughing. Anyway, so I just want to rap about this apple he eating, right? Because the apple with the Illuminati represents the apple from the garden that Eve bit. So they are telling you, they are deceiving you. So even though he like, I can get you this ring, it's just a symbolic gesture that he's finna deceive him. You heard me? When Steve Jobs released the first Apple computer, sold for $666. Steve Jobs was a Freemason. They openly worship Lucifer. Masons are directly tied to Illuminati. The only way you can achieve anything in Satan's kingdom is to sell out to him. The top of the Illuminati pyramid is Satan. And they like, okay, if we really believe you, then how do we go about this? And then like, he don't even answer that. He just go off into a tangent like, yeah, the Illuminati, he like, it's the Illuminati. Nobody gives a fuck about the Illuminati. We all got money. Then he say, I seen better cock rings than NBA championship rings. What? What? Crazy. And Kid Cudi got his fingernails painted. Look her. Look her. So Kevin trying to quarterback and like, look, go ahead and stay here while I go to this Illuminati thing. And Damon, he like, nah, if this real, I got to see it for myself. If the Illuminati is real, I got to see what's going on in there. It's the curiosity that gets you in the Illuminati. But we gonna wrap on it. Hold on, we gonna get back to it. So they driving down this little dark street or whatever, and then the plan is Kid Cudi like, look, y'all coming in as my guest. You hear me? He said any wrong move. Nah. He said one wrong move and we're dead. So they get out the car, whatever, and it looked like I want to call them bodyguards or security, like they standing out front of the establishment, right? And they got in with Kid Cudi like, hey, look, these are my two manservants. And the security guard or the bodyguard, he like really know he with this shit too. He's like, all right, Scott, come on in. He didn't call him by Kid Cudi. He called him by his real damn name. And he coming in with two manservants. Crazy. Manservants? That's crazy. So Demond, he going to the trophy room to get the ring. So he got everybody else distracted. So I guess he told them the directions to get through this Illuminati mansion to get to the rings, right? And he like, while you do that, we'll mingle amongst the crowd. So the curtain opens. The curtain opens. Curtains, so they pulling back the curtains or whatever, but curtains, that could be a symbolism for the interior truths of faith, which are of the new understanding, right? And then curtains can also mean the end, ruin, death or something. Curtains for him. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, they pull back the curtains in this like luxurious, like eyes wide shut party and people on with masks, right? Now Kevin and Kid Cudi, they got red cloaks on. Red cloaks, like burgundy cloaks. So the red cloak, if you don't know, is a traditional color that symbolizes fertility, blood, power, and rebellion. Wow. And Kid Cudi like, look, don't embarrass me, just be cool. And then we seen like a dominatrix woman with a whip who has like a dude, he like naked on all fours, right? And she like tapping his booty with the whip, you heard me? With her foot on his back for dominance. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. So that's wild. Like, in order to get this ring, you're gonna have to submit. You're here to submit. You hear me? To the dominance of the Illuminati. I'm telling you, this Illuminati scene is crazy. In house party though. It's a house party. Like, yeah, that's what messed me up. I thought I was looking at another movie for a minute, but this is in house party still. We still a house party. They going to get LeBron James ring, but they gotta go through this ceremony, this ritual to get it. Mind you, Kevin, he make beats. So it's like, okay, you make beats, you want to get on, come to this Illuminati party real quick. We finna invite you here and see how you react to the ambiance and things that are going on around you, right? Crazy. Keep that in mind. You hear me? Because Damon, he off looking for the ring. Kevin, the one that make beats. He made the beat earlier. He made that. He made beats. And he in the Illuminati party. But they there for LeBron James ring. But it ain't even about the ring. Because he was eating the apple. That's deception. That's deceiving. We not here for the ring. We here for the beats. Then Kid Cudi get to chopping it up with some female. And then like Kevin gets shot. And he see Mark Cuban there. You see what I'm saying? And he like, look, I know you get this all the time. I got this idea. And Mark Cuban just, I'll buy it. What? Kevin like, you haven't even heard the idea. He said, we'll be in touch. He like, yeah, I got my cell phone. He said, we will be in touch. And he get crazy. We'll be in touch. Who is we? Who else is calling me? Who got my number already? That look, I'm telling you, he make beats and this the Illuminati. It's bigger than a house party. So then Shorty pull up to him with like 2 glasses. You hear me? He get the glass. He like, oh, what type of champagne is this? So then Kid Cudi voice changed because he pull up and get a glass too. He said, this is the first ritual. Take a sip to show solidarity. That's crazy. So that's wild. So they drinking blood. You hear me? And for blood rituals, you hear me? Like 2 or more parties cutting themselves or each other, followed by the consumption of blood. The participants may regard the release or consumption of blood as producing energy useful as a sexual healing or mental stimulus. That's crazy. And he like, what kind of wine is this? But drunk it before he could know what it was and why he was drinking it. Kid Cudi like, it's blood. He like, drink it or you'll blow our cover. And he like, drink it, nigga. He really turned up in this movie like how Dave Chappelle, your boy Wayne Brady, when Wayne Brady was the Training Day, like this kind of give me that vibe right there. And it's like, it's funny because Kid Cudi trying to help him. He, come on, drink it. There you go. Drink it. So then the host, he introduced like Dolly Parton doing like a rap, something like a psychedelic rap or something like that. But then as I'm looking at it, it's Dolly Parton's 77th birthday. And she just released a new song. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so Dolly Parton got a song called Gonna Be You for the 80s for Brady. The movie about the senior ladies going to the Super Bowl. Right? Look. So in this Damon, he's going in the Illuminati room to look for a ring, which I feel like if this has this many rare items in it, it should be guarded. But anyway, Damon, he slips his way into the room to where they have all of these Illuminati archived memorabilia, right? So in the room, he come across Drake's Book of Rhymes, 1998, Canada, right? That's crazy. That's going to be the Illuminati room. Let's see what else in the Illuminati room. Kanye West's Jaw from 2002, Los Angeles, California. What? Yeah, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. But you know, it's like one of them things where this may not be the reality of Illuminati room, but it's some reality to this Illuminati. So Kanye West joined her, Drake book. What else in here? And Soldier Boy sunglasses. You create that Soldier Boy. You. So it's like other memorabilia in here too, but then it's like a table full of rings and jewelry, and he end up getting the ring. Cool, they got the ring. Let's get the up out of here. So it go back to the party, and the host like, don't forget to choose what day it rains. You heard me? What? Y'all get to choose, the Illuminati get to choose what day it rains? That's funny. So the host got to saying the blood count low. But you really can't hear him say it because let's get out of here. But he talking about the blood count low. The blood bank's low. So he like, donate or find a victim. Donate or find a victim. And they low on blood. What? So on the way out, they see Kid and Play, the original Kid and Play, right? They see them there like standing as they leaving, right? Kid go to sneeze. So Damon like, God bless you. Shut down the whole Illuminati party. Just because he said God bless you, should have seen the look on Kid and Play face. They look like they was finna get with them youngsters. We finna get with y'all, nigga. Now it brings me back to the apple, right? Because the apple, the Garden of Eden, you deceiving. So when Damon say God bless you, everybody looking like, what? Kid Cudi out of everybody. Intruders! I'm like, what the? Like, straight up, like, that's crazy. So now they take him to this room, and then the host like, we have 2 late editions. They hit this gong, right? Throw them like a wrench and a hammer, right? So they are on this checkerboard floor, right? So we all know that the checkerboard floor can represent a few things. Mostly represents ignorance and a base of consciousness. This is why it's usually on the floors. The goal is to become enlightened and leave the floor of base consciousness. It also means duality, good and evil. You heard me? I guess for the most part, you got like Kevin, which is the good one, Damon, which is the evil one, or vice versa. But also strife amongst people. You know, police, you know, usually have them on the top of their uniforms. You know what I mean? It's just basically, you know, letting them know that they follow orders and they are elites own. They do the dirty work for the Illuminati and follow orders, right? So, no matter if it's right or wrong. So if the checkerboard pattern is a perfect symbol to put on their uniforms as far as the police is concerned, but the floor is checkerboard. You heard me, all the way Illuminati'd out. The dude run up. Remember, what's that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, bro, and that shark, bro? What's the name of that movie, bro? Deep Blue Sea. Where he like, man, I got a plan to get out of here. First, we gotta, and then the shark just come fucking eat him. This how dude pull up to them talking about some, man, I got a way out of here. Lock, head cut off. You heard me? Ah! You heard me? Then like they start flashing these red lights. You heard me? Remember, red. Anything physical. You heard me? Energy. Bravery, courage, willpower, fire, pride, anger, strong emotions, action, war. This is where we at now. They in a whole war on a checkerboard pattern at the Illuminati party. You heard me? Kevin already drunk the blood. You heard me? Blood, 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 blood. He already drunk the blood. You heard me? He said, I just had a little taste. I had a little taste of the blood. So they scared. It's these 2 other cats that's bigger than them They done just cut off the dude head. They scrambling to get up out of there. But one thing that I had peeped when they trying to get out, like they like usually a person to be like, let me out. Like I think Kevin said that a couple times. But then it came to a point to where Damon was running towards trying to get out, and he's like, let me in. No, okay. I'm like, what? Who's leaving saying, who's trying to get out saying, let me in? Right? And then they go to Kevin, man, he drunk the blood, and he trying to get out, but they throwing him back in. He said, I don't want to get out. What? Like, if you trying to get out, why would you say you don't want to get out? If you trying to get out, why would Damon be like, let me in if you trying to get out? Wow. So when dude coming in with like an axe and sledgehammer, he's swinging it over them finna get with him. Then Kid Cudi come up with two sides like Raphael. You know, the little two knives and cross them and kind of block it. You hear me? So I'm like, what? You done just outed them like they was intruders. Now you pulling up to save them because, again, you go back to the red hair. You hear me? He has red hair. Courage. Bravery. You hear me? Love. Lust. Anger. I don't like people laughing. You hear me? This is wild. This is this strength, energy, right? This is crazy. So Kid Cudi getting busy with both of these cats. You hear me? Like on some gladiator type. You hear me? Slicing them and hitting flips. And you know how like the Power Rangers, they'll morph. And you know the Black Ranger was in the movie too, which was funny as hell. He was a straight nigga in the movie. But anyway, he hitting flips through the iron and everything. This is Kid Cudi, bro. Then before Kid Cudi flipped, yeah, motherfucker. He just had like an undertone to his voice that was funny. Yeah, motherfucker. He was with the shits. So he hit a flip and he stick the two knives in the black dude's shoulder. And he just like, and then like, Kid Cudi like say, ice, ice, baby. I'm like, what? So he killed the dude, started spinning around. Oh, you're not entertained? Gladiator like crazy, like for real. Like, I done this before. And the crowd is chanting, Cudi! And he takes the blade and licks the blood off of the blade. Crazy. Come on. You done had enough blood, Kid Cudi. Come on. You got too much blood. So, the white guy trips up Kid Cudi and mounts on top of Kid Cudi like UFC and get the punching him, but you sitting on top of him like you doing some explicit things here. It's looking real pause-worthy up in here, but hey, then we had an Illuminati party. There's a checkerboard floor. We got Kid Cudi with he the Red Ranger. And now it look like man. So Damon like, man, we gotta save him. But as soon as they run towards the guy that's on top of Kid Cudi, he lifts up the knife, drives it into Kid Cudi. As he pulls the knife out of Kid Cudi, Damon and Kev stab the gladiator dude and kill the gladiator dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like the first Kid and Play, I don't think none of them, they kill anybody. House Party 1, 2, 3, even House Party 4. Like, ain't nobody die. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Like, actually killing them type. They really kill somebody in this movie. The Kid, like, not Kid and Play, but Kev and Damon, they really killed somebody in this movie. They really killed somebody. So, like, they like, Cudi! And he was talking about something, hip-hop really saved my life, and Kid Cudi just laying on the ground, bleeding. You hear me? He was like, make sure LeBron get the poem, though. It's for his eyes only. Right? He was like, don't worry about me, I'll be fine. They'll bring me back. What? He said, I'm actually the fourth Cudi. The fourth Cudi? That's crazy. He said you both has been the realest friends I had in years, and you just met them. You was just at the party smoking. Then they got into some antics. Then you pulled up out of nowhere and was like, you can get the ring, invite them to the party. Now you the realest friends they done had the whole year. What type of friends do you mingle with? And then even Kevin say, man, we just met you. He was talking about some vibes. He was like, it's for LeBron's eyes only. And then coughed up a little blood. You hear me? Blood ritual. The release or consumption of blood. And he was doing both when he was dying, looking like was your boy Mr. Society when he got shot and they drug him up in the hospital with all that blood when Kane got shot. And they drug him up with all that blood and coughing it. And then they leaving in the limo. He said, man, what just happened? He said, I don't know, but I need a drink. And he go over to this like glass like situation that's holding what Damon thinks is champagne. So mind you, Kevin already drunk the blood. So Damon goes to drinking the blood. Like he didn't even tell him to stop him. Like, man, that's blood. He's just like, oh, what is this, Merlot? He already drunk it. The ritual is over. So they take the ring back. LeBron James come there. LeBron James like, look, I should lock both y'all up. Damon steps up and like, hey, look, it's me that did all this because he thinking about his homeboy and his goddaughter. So he like, look, LeBron, I'm going to play you in the game. If I win, I get to give you the money and you don't call the police. But if I lose, you can call the police. Let's just say LeBron James whooped shit out of Damon. I don't think Damon made 1 point, and that was just to get the ball. And then after that, LeBron James just dusted his ass. He skunked him for real. He didn't even have to go to 12. Anyway, LeBron James reads the letter that Kid Cudi, or the poem that Kid Cudi wrote him, and he goes into this situation where he's playing the piano, right? So after he went to jail, you heard me, and then they had Maya in there, but I don't even want to go back. Somehow they had Maya in the story, and Damon ended up getting with Maya, but Kevin ended up selling his beats. So he done went through the Illuminati course to get to where he is now, to where he can sell the beat to Big Shine, and now, you heard me, he in the Illuminati. Is where they killed somebody, so he really, like, it's wild. So they get to Kid Cudi, right? But it's crazy though, because Kid Cudi, he's still on the floor at the end. And like the cloaks, they like uncover, like they like huddled around him and uncover. You see Kid Cudi, and he got red hair. But then like he gasps, he wakes up out of his death. But as he's doing that, his hair is transitioning from red to green. That's crazy. Kid Cudi, he say, yeah, I'm back, baby. What? Yeah, and then they got like Big Shine rapping over the beat that Kevin allegedly made, but that's it, man. That was the Illuminati part that threw me for a loop. Because it's just like, I don't remember Kid Play killing nobody or selling their souls. It was just, fun-hearted, high school bully, house party, getting your ass whipped, coming in late, supposed to be on punishment because you got suspended from school. They done went to so many levels in this movie, and it was cool. It was entertaining. But that part just threw me for a loop. So I just wanted to, share with y'all that Illuminati experience that I went through watching House Party. I recommend you go check it out. The movie is not bad. The movie is good. You heard me? It's mid. I ain't even gonna fake it. It's mid, but it's cool. With so many other movies that's out here, go and watch that. Especially if you watch the House Party 4. Go ahead and treat yourself and check out this new House Party, man. It's your boy, 30 the Culture, man. Subscribe, hit the like button. I'm out.